Hi everybody and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my return subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Welcome to Ozempic Thursday. On Ozempic Thursday, I tell you what's been going on with my dosing of Ozempic, if I'm having side effects, what kind of side effects I'm having, what I'm going through. This is not for medical advice, even though if you ask me some questions, I will be more than happy to answer them to the best of my ability, but I can only answer them based on what I'm going through and the information that I have, which is the general side effects for most people who take either the Ozempic, the Mounjaro, or Wegovy. Now, I am on Ozempic because I am a type 2 diabetic who is also extremely overweight. My doctors use a different term. I don't like that term, so we're just going to say we're extremely overweight. And as of right now, I had lost, last week I gained 2 pounds, and I haven't had my Ozempic in 2 weeks because there is a shortage. And last week I had gained 2 pounds. This week I gained another pound. So I am down 27 pounds instead of my 30 pounds. But considering it's been 2 weeks without Ozempic, I feel like I'm doing a really good job of maintaining, even though there's been a little bit of a gain, of maintaining my weight loss, because at one point I couldn't do that. And I would have went batshit crazy more or less. And what's going on right now is that they don't know when the Ozempic is going to be back in stock. And because of that reason, I have my name in like 3 different pharmacies to see when whoever gets it first, when they get it. They don't have any doses available. They don't have the 25 milligrams. They don't have the 0.5. They don't have the 1 milligrams. And I am now trying to start the 2 milligram dose. And unfortunately, there is a shortage of the Ozempic, the Mounjaro, and Wegovy. By the way, if you hear yelling, it's kids outside my window, even though they sound like they're in my apartment. I've been trying to do this video all day, and they've just been outside screaming like lunatics, like boys, and there's nothing I can do about that, so I hope that's not too distracting for you. Let's see. So I've been on Ozempic now since June 29th, so the end of June I started, and up until 2 weeks ago, I had lost 30 pounds altogether. And I was doing really good, and my doctor said, let's move you up to this 2 milligram dose because your A1C is coming down really, really well, and we're happy about that. However, your weight's going a little bit slower than we would like. My weight loss has been generally about 2 pounds a week for, the duration. Some weeks 3 pounds, sometimes I've gained 1 or 2 pounds, but it's always because of something that I am doing. If they break my window, we're going to have a problem. Okay, so it's always because of something that I have done. Now, I'm not finding myself starving without the Ozempic. What I am finding, though, is that I don't have an urge for vegetables the way I did, but I am craving carbs, and that's not good. So I'll make like an open face grilled cheese sandwich. So I'll put a piece of bread in my air fryer with a little bit of butter, and I'll put like shredded cheese on top and melt it, and that's what I've been having as my snacks. And that's not good because I have gone without bread this whole entire time for the most part. I mean, I might have a slice here or there, but for the most part, I was a really big bread pasta eater, and I haven't had that since I've been on the Ozempic. And the first week off the Ozempic, I didn't realize that it was a problem. But this week, it's like I'm waking up at 11, 12 o'clock to make that little sandwich thing because it's crunchy, it's cheesy, it's just full of goodness, but full of fat and not good for me. And it's not good to eat that late at night to begin with. So some of the side effects you might experience if you're on Ozempic, Mounjaro, or Wegovy, they're all pretty similar. You might experience, not that you will, everybody is different, constipation or severe diarrhea. That's in the very beginning, in my experience anyway. You can experience nausea, vomiting, pancreatitis, gastritis. things like that. I did not experience any of those. You can also experience an increase in your anxiety, your depression, and panic attacks. I also suffer from almost everything I mentioned on my own, and they did not get worse or become a problem with the Ozempic. So I suffer from depression, anxiety, what was the other thing I mentioned? Depression, anxiety, and panic attacks. I have not had a problem with them since I had been taking the Ozempic. I also have a really bad stomach, and I have not been nauseous. I have not vomited at all since I've been on the Ozempic. In the very beginning, it makes you exhausted. Like, it is absolutely insane how exhausted you get from this, to the point where you're like, I can't even get up to go to the bathroom. And that, for me, was the biggest struggle, because there were things I wanted to do, like film a video, and I did not have the energy to do that. Now I am feeling better, and not because I'm off the Ozempic for the 2 weeks, but I had started getting it in my system, and we started to rock and roll a little bit, and everything was just going seamlessly until they threw this monkey wrench and did not produce enough Ozempic. So I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully they will have it sooner rather than later, because I don't want to end up to where I was to have to start all over again. So I'm trying to be really, really aware and very careful. And I'm also trying to exercise a little bit more than I was, because I really want this to work. I really want to lose the weight. I want to feel better. I have to have hip surgery, and I need to have a BMI of less than 40, and right now it's 42, so we're just teetering on the brink, and that's going to happen next year. But the thinner I am, the better my surgery will go, the quicker my recovery will go, and it just makes living so much better. I've gone from a size 24, 26 on the bottom, and now I'm in a size 20 in jeans, and I am thrilled about that. So I have had a lot of successes along the way. I've lost a total of 10 inches all around, and I'm really excited about that, which is why I was a little nervous about going up to the 2 milligrams, to be honest with you, because I didn't know if all of a sudden all these side effects would hit me. But at the same time, thrilled to be going on it, because I just am doing so well with it. So if you have any questions, if there's anything you'd like me to go over for you, like I said, this is not medical advice. It's not intended to be. I can't give you an update other than I gained 1 pound this week, and I'm going to take that off because we don't want that pound. And I'm going to answer any questions that you may have, like I said, to the best of my ability, but always check with your doctor. He's the only one that can order this for you. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Wegovy is the only one specifically for weight loss. So you have to have a BMI of a certain amount in order to go on Wegovy, because all this stuff has to be documented. And the Mounjaro and Ozempic are specifically for people who are also type 2 diabetics, who also need to lose weight and haven't been able to do so without something else going, helping them. So with that being said, I hope you all have an amazing, amazing Thursday and great weekend coming up. I hope that it doesn't rain wherever you are. The weather here in New York has been amazing. I am so excited that it's fall and we have fall weather, and I love sweater weather and all that other stuff. So be happy, be healthy, be blessed, and most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. You guys rock.